Center in Denver, Colorado. Get comfortable, this could get a little hairy tonight. I'm Jim Houston with Craig Simpson. Up next, a wild one between the Colorado Avalanche and the Boston Bruins.
These guys need to be strong here tonight and get involved physically, but they have to stay out of the box.
They're up against a very disciplined team that waits for power play chances.
If these guys can win the 5-on-5 battles, they have a good chance for 2 points.
Now it's time for the opening face-off for today's game. Savard won the draw. Thunderous hit into the boards. Sharp-angled shot. Easy stop for Jose Theodore. From behind the net. They're in over the blue line on the attack. He turned the puck over, and it's taken to center. Right in front. Shoots the puck. Blocked. Scooped up by Boston. And they're out of their own zone to center. Fired it from the left. Theodore denies him. He passes it to Turgeon. To second. Passed over to Savard. Offside. How about that save?
Well, he saw that one all the way.
We're ready for the face-off. Face-off won by Arneson. Shoots the puck. The puck is about to be dropped. To Vananen. Shot! Turned away by Thomas. Here's Sean Donovan looking for his first shot on net. In front. He steals the pass. It's dumped in by Mera. Pass up to Arneson. Now passed over to Arneson. Quick shot! That's blocked by the defender. To Boys. Into the corner he goes. Fires hard. That's offside.
Whoa, Jim, he got creamed right there. He didn't even know it hit him.
They're getting ready for the face-off. The face-off goes to Boston. He shoots! Pretty nice glove save by Jose Theodore. Awesome save! To Karawalchuk, picked off by Boston. Another shot over to... He scores! And halfway through the first, they've got the game's first goal.
Patrice Bergeron is going to be scoring goals like that in this league for a long time. From his very first game with the Bruins, you could tell this kid had a knack for putting up points.
Boston came up with the first goal of the game.
If they can play with that consistency, we could see some big numbers.
LaPerriere, one-time shot. It goes wide. Boston has it now. He intercepts the puck, and play is whistled down for the offside. About to drop the puck. Sakic won the draw. Here's Brisebois, who hasn't registered a shot on goal so far. He dumped it in. Down into the corner. To Leach. Shoots the puck. Blocked in front of the net. Bruins take possession. He intercepts it. One-time shot. Thomas turned the shot away. He passes it to Bergeron. Shot it. Quickly steered aside by Jose Theodore. Boston takes over. Pass up to Turgeon. Now he moves it to center. He's in over the blue line on the attack. To Joe Sakic. To Glenn Murray, a prototypical winger with good size and great speed. to Vananen. Out comes Andrew Brunette. He intercepts the pass. Here's Marco Sturm looking for his first shot on net. He gets knocked over by Vananen to Paul Mera. A shoot in. Under 2 minutes to go in the first. Passed ahead to Arneson. Intercepted in the slot. Theodore's got it. Puck taken by Boys to Donovan. Quickly another shot. That's blocked. Leopold to Svatos. Boston is ahead 1-0 as we get the second period underway. The ref is signaling for the faceoff. The shots are 6-2 for Boston to Brisebois. Front of the net to Murray. Thunderous hit into the boards. Here's Mark Savard. Ooh, quick shot. Saved by Theodore.
Oh, Jim, that was a critical stop to keep this game close.
Colorado will get a chance to move out. They bring it over the line. He scores! Joe Sakic has knotted this up.
It's almost uncanny how the puck follows this guy on the ice. He always seems to be in the right spot at the right time. What a goal scorer.
Colorado starts the second with a game-tying goal.
The score may be even, but that goal gives them the edge in play.
Face-off won by Boys. Into the corner he goes. He coughs up the puck. Snaps the shot, and he whistled it wide of the net. Here's Sean Donovan. He's into the attacking zone. With a slap shot. Theodore makes the save to Brunette. Here's Sean Donovan to Brad Boys. He picks off the puck. Puck taken by Vananen. He passes it to Brunette, and he's over the blue line on the attack. Shoots! Just wide of the net. Here's Boys. Saved by Theodore. Puck corralled by Vananen to Milan Hajduk, and he carries it into the attacking zone. Shoots it. He scores, and midway through the second, that's a go-ahead goal.
This kid's so dangerous right now. Just imagine when he puts on a few pounds. I think he could turn out to be one of the best power forwards in the league.
That gives them a 1-goal lead.
They broke the tie, now they need to start thinking about an insurance goal.
McLean wins the draw. Shoots! He misses. Clark. McLean turned away by Thomas. Mowers. They score to take a 2-goal lead midway through the second.
His stick flexes so much as he loads that shot up. When he lets it fly, it just explodes off his blade.
This is not where they wanted to be.
Down by 2, and the game's half over.
Face-off won by Sakic. Here's Alex Zhamnov to P.J. Axelson, and he carries the puck into the attacking zone. One-timer! Play stops as the puck is shot into the stands. We're ready for the face-off. The face-off goes to Boston. Sizzles one, just wide of the goal. Here's Brian Leach. Stoned by Theodore to Leach, intercepted. Healy grabs the puck to Steve Konowalchuk. Now it's passed to Konowalchuk. He shoots! Went just wide of the net. Healy. Thomas slams the door shut. Chara. Here's Patrice Bergeron, a huge reason why his team is on top. He turned the puck over, and he passes the puck to Konowalchuk. One-timer! Thomas got a pad on it. He passes the puck to Chara. Out comes Patrice Bergeron. Here's Marc Savard, who's been all around the net but can't... He scores, and there's a huge lead late in the second period.
A playmaker is a guy who can step up and make the sweet dish or a big goal, and I definitely think this guy fits into that category.
They've given up a tough goal there, Craig.
Jim, that one really hurts. You have to think that one almost puts this game out of reach.
A penalty has been called. Turgeon gets called for hooking.
You can't do that without paying the consequences.
Boston is about to go to work on its first power play of the game. Let's see if they can cash in.
You want to establish a good power play early, even if you don't score. It builds confidence and keeps momentum going.
We're down to 2 minutes to go in this second period. The goalie's out of his net to play the puck. McLean. Thomas made the save. Grabbed by Boston. He steals the puck. Delayed penalty coming up for Boston. Shoots the puck from the left. He gets called for hooking.
The referee makes the call. It's hooking, and that means 2 minutes in the box.
It's pretty obvious he's not happy about this call, and he's having a word with the official. Boston loses their edge.
Jim, right now the momentum is swinging back and forth.
The faceoff goes to the Bruins. Boston dominated, scoring 3 unanswered goals to take a commanding 4-1 lead.
Well, this is certainly their game to lose here in the third.
The puck is about to be dropped. The shots are 13-8 for Boston. Delayed penalty coming up.
His team will have to get on without him for the next 2 minutes.
They're getting ready for the faceoff. The Bruins win yet another draw. Moran on target from the slot. Here's Paul Mera. Here's Patrice Bergeron. What a gritty performance he's put on. One-time shot. Theodore turned the shot aside. Boston with it now. Ahead to Savard. Turgeon is out of the box like a shot.
And his timing couldn't be better.
Mera comes in offside. The Bruins are showing they know how to put the puck in the net.
They're a fast, talented team that can score. If you try to trade chances with them, they'll beat you.
The faceoff goes to Colorado. They bring the puck to center. McLean. Shot from the slot. Saved by Thomas. The Bruins take possession from behind the net. Here's Zdeno Chara. His hands are dirty. He's had a good, hard-working game. Boys comes out of the box, putting his team on the power play. Stastny Brunette skates back onto the ice. The power play is over. Backhander blocked. Here's Carlos Skrastins. Cuts in front. To Brunette. Quick shot from the slot. He scores! Andrew Brunette.
It's great to see this guy scoring goals in the NHL. He's battled for so many years in the minors, including the East Coast League, just to get to this level.
faceoff goes to Colorado. He gets stapled. He steals it. And he'll start out of his own zone to center. Quick shot, right on! That's blocked and didn't get through. To Pierre Turgeon. He steals the pass. To Jamnov. He picks off the puck to Hayduk. Now it's carried to center. Here they come again, onto the attack. He's getting called for hooking.
And we've got a beautiful angle on this replay. Take a look.
There should be no doubt in your mind about the call. Colorado is about to go on the power play for the first time in this game.
Jim, they've got some good finishers in their lineup, but they like to keep it simple. Point shots with lots of traffic in front.
Fires it! Leach takes possession of the puck. He cleared it down the ice. Brisebois with the puck. To Milan Hayduk. Delayed call. Picked off Lacouture. Will get the gate for high sticking.
High sticking could mean serious injuries, and you bet the officials are going to come down hard on that play.
Boston is up against it. With another player in the box, their situation's gone from bad to worse.
They'll need to play some inspired defense for the next few minutes.
Here's Brisebois. He passes the puck to Hayduk. Oh, he hit the post! Brisebois grabs the puck. He intercepts the pass. Shoots the puck from the slot. Hit the man in front of the net. He picked it off. To Turgeon. Now it's passed to Arneson. Cherkowski returns to the ice. That means his team is now only short one player. To Svatos. Moran clears it down the ice. Vananen to Svatos. Less than 2 minutes to go here in the third. Lacouture puts an end to this power play as his penalty is over. Out come the Bruins. Over to Lacouture. Now a pass up to Arneson. He gives it away. Under a minute to go in the third. Blasts it from the left. Turned aside by Thomas to Svatos. Now it's passed to Bergeron. Intercepted. The Avalanche have... He scores! Tyler Arneson!
Now, one thing you could say about Tyler Arneson is that he has a good feel for the game. If there's a loose puck, he's usually all over it. And when he gets a chance to score, there's a good chance he'll bury it.
With time running down in the third, their lead's been pared back to 1.
And that blows away their margin for error. Any slip now, and it's a brand new game.
Thomas with a stick save. They hit the empty net.
Well, an empty net goal is a great way to pad your stats. They don't come much easier than this one, but hey, he'll take it.
Boston has destroyed any comeback hopes now.
Once the clock runs out, it'll all be over.
Theodore will watch the rest of the game from the bench. He scores, and they've answered right back.
A backhand like that is so deceptive. It's almost impossible for the goalie to judge where the puck is headed until it's too late.
Boston gets a scare here in the third.
Well, it's time now to throw up a defensive wall.
Savard wins the draw. The shots on goal are even up 15 apiece. Theodore the save.
Game saver, Jim. If he lets that one in, it's all but over.
Theodore heads to the bench.
They're down by 1.
Oh, he hit the post. It's finished. The Bruins won this game. 5-4, the final score.
Tonight's third star for Colorado, number 15, Andrew Brunette. Tonight's second star, Boston, number 9, Mark Savard. And tonight's first star for Boston, number 37, Patrice Bergeron.
From Denver, Colorado, that's it for another one. This is Jim Houston with Craig Simpson. See you next time.